Hello. Hello, hello. My name is Win Koshika, and my pronouns are they, them. Today we are back in Wytchwood. I apologize. I am like 4 hours late. That's crazy. I sometimes have like a really rough night where I just like can't sleep at all, and it fucks with my schedule so bad. So I'm sorry that that happened today. See if I can adjust right. There, my headset was all wonky for some reason. Okay. Whew. Oh. So I just woke up like 30 minutes ago. But we're gonna do it. We're on it. I really didn't want to miss it today. I woke up and freaked out because I was like, I can't miss stream today because I'm not playing this game next week. I at least want to get it in today. Okay. The 4 final souls. I want to go to the snowy area, so let's go to the forest. We're gonna need like a lot of resources too. Ugh. So let's just try to clear out the forest as much as we can before we go, just so we have stuff. We were like constantly running out of fireflies, so we definitely need some of these. There we go. Oh, there's 2 there. The music in this game is very, like, atmospheric to me. It just makes everything feel, like, slightly, like, off, you know? Like, what's happening here? I like it. Dang it. There we go. Oh, here's a statue of the stag. The stag has been brought up several times. I'm very interested because the whole snowy area is only for the stag. More reedy twine would be good. Or clay. I guess let's get clay. Oh, there's twine. That freaking frog. You knew what you were doing. Nah. I was like, should I get some of this guy's stuff? But it takes so many resources and I don't know if we'll need that much of it. What if I go back up around this way for the frog? Haha. I'm definitely gonna need a dryad fruit for something. I should probably get one of those. Cinderbox. Cinderbox. Oh, I need more coals. Okay, I need coals. So I'm gonna go to the kilnsman, because they usually have some coals lying around in some fires. Hey man, need some coals. Sweet. Campfire ember. And then there's the tree guy. Okay. We've got some embers. That goes back to the village where the wolf is. I mean, we're right next to it, so we might as well start it. And then we'll go up to the snowy area. Okay, where's this wolf? The hogs in the market, so there's multiple hogs. Is it like a Three Little Pigs kind of situation? But they're evil. Oh, that goes up to the stag. What are you freaked out about? The huntsman. Dag nabbit, what do they mean too young for the tavern? I'm plenty big enough to go in there. Hello there, child. What are you so perplexed about? Child? I'm no child. I'm a fierce, full-muscled man. He puffs out his tiny chest proudly. Oh, that must explain the little patches of fuzz on your chin there. His cheeks flush red in embarrassment as he tries to reassert his dominant facade. Hey, it's rude to stare. Anyway, I just shaved. I knew I should have let my beard grow out more. That crotchety old barkeep says I look too young to go into the tavern. What business do you have in a dank place like that? A lad like you shouldn't be wasting his allowance on ale. I'm not wasting I don't get an allowance. I'm a brave hunter. Or at least I will be as soon as I catch my first quarry. And what exactly are you hunting? Only the biggest, baddest beast of them all. The wolf. Do you know how many houses he's blown down? Not to mention all the missing maidens. Missing maidens, you say? Everyone knows that treacherous dog has a sweet tooth for pretty damsels. He lures them out into the dark wood so he can gobble them up. The town guard's too scared to help, so it's up to me to put a stop to his terror. And he's inside that tavern. Right now. A shame there's no minors allowed. Let me have a look at this feral fellow and see if he's as bad as you claim. Well, I guess I'll just post up here until he comes out, then I'll give him a taste of my blunderbuss. Those things are, like, so useless. I guess in the era that this is, it's standard. A thirsty gargoyle. Interesting. Claws clutching and teeth glistening, the hulking embodiment of feral hungers. What? Why am I plucking these people's pockets? Okay. I need bones. There's a spare red hood back there. That might become useful later, that spare red hood. What can I get you? Information if you have it on tap. What do you know about your patron the wolf? I know enough to keep my mouth shut and mind my work. That one's trouble, and you'll steer clear if you know what's good for you. So you just turn a blind eye to his behavior? Hey, I'm just trying to make it through the end of the night in one piece. Now, are you gonna order something or not? Okay. Her eyes are a silent entreaty for help. You find the wolf looming over a frightened-looking barmaid. Come on, Red. Why don't you just join me for a midnight snack? I already told you I can't. I've got work to do. I'm sure your boss won't mind one bite. I mean, one bit. Don't make me beg now. Please, I really have to get back to work. Ah, but you're just so delectable. A real feast for the eyes. You accidentally tread on the wolf's tail. Oh, excuse me, sir. He jumps up with a yelp and spins to face you angrily. Yow! Watch where you're stepping, you old hag. Terribly sorry. I couldn't tell you apart from the dirty rug on the floor. He bares his fangs at you menacingly. What did you say to me? While the wolf is distracted, the young maiden slips away and disappears into the gloom of the tavern. Ah, now look what you've done. Where did she go? Away from you. He shoves his way past you to go prowling around the bar. Oh, the huntsman's tale rings true. I better find where that barmaid got to before she becomes dinner. You see the maid's red hood poking out from behind a wooden barrel. Oh, it's just you. Thanks for helping me out back there. I was getting a little cramped. It's hard enough serving meat all day, but to have to deal with that slavering wolf too? He does seem like the relentless type. Are you alright? Just a bit rattled. I was ready to smash a tray over his snout if he got any closer, but I'm sure that would have landed me in hot water with the boss. The wolf's turning over every table and bar stool trying to sniff you out. Great, I guess I'll just hide back here and, reorganize the storeroom or something. I admire your sense of self-preservation, but maybe there's a more permanent solution to this problem. I know a young huntsman looking to prove himself. Perhaps we can lure the wolf outside and deal with him there. Sure, but how? You can count me out as bait, because I'm done being dog food. I doubt that Mutt can see very well in this dingy place. I might be able to fashion a convincing enough likeness to trick him. You eye a nearby coat rack. That ought to make a good starting place. Well, whatever you're gonna do it fast. I'm losing out on tips. Okay, so I definitely need... Toward a likeness. This old coat rack ought to serve as a solid frame. You won't need much to fool the wolf, but the enchantment will take a special touch. Key to my heart, sewing kit, protective talisman. Okay, so we know what we need for that. Let's go start... I want to start all of them today, and then figure out which ones we want to do after. There's also... I'm pretty sure it's up over here. Oh, flowers. Kitty. No, that's to the market. Oh, the hogs are in the market. I think it was the top right of the market that they're in. You're new. Clinging to a raggedy shawl, the old panhandler holds up a tin cup with trembling hands. Alms for the poor? Little coin can go a long way. Gold coin. You bow your head respectfully to the aged fellow, dropping in a coin into his cup. From under his ratty hood, the man gleams a silver-toothed grin at you. Thank you, kind miss. A penny for your thoughts, old-timer? I'm afraid my thoughts are a little muddy as of late. Can't seem to recall what day it is, or when the last time I ate was. Last I remember, I was working at the old hog farm with the other unfortunates. Not quite sure how I ended up back here on the streets. Had more than a few memories abandon me as well. Say, I must have left a few of my things back at the farm. Misplaced my boot, and well, I can't remember what else. I don't suppose you'd do me the kindness of taking a look around the place for me. I'm not as spry as I used to be. At the hog farm, you say? I guess it wouldn't hurt to take a peek. Maybe they have lost and found. Bless your heart. I do remember that you'll need permission to get through the gates. Those hog sisters run a tight ship. You'll have to go talk to the big hog who runs the butcher shop here in the market. She'll set you up with a work slip. Okay, so there's a hog. So, this is to the pig farm. Tall pig. Whoa there. No one gets into our hog farm without a work slip. And if you want to work for us, you gotta fit the demographic. And what demographic is that? The kind that don't ask so many stupid questions. Now, you got a work slip or not? Okay. She threatens you with her heavy cudgel. No work slip, no work. So, I have some questions about the anthropomorphic hog next to the non-anthropomorphic hogs. I'm pretty sure the animals are just like, the people being animals are just like kind of like representations of them as like different from the other villagers. Okay, butcher. Oh. Wrong way. What? How are you gonna get me from there? Just walked away and then forgot about me. The chopping block. Oh, here's the bones I needed. Big pig. Chopping through a hock of meat with a gigantic cleaver, the surly-looking swine merely grunts at you when you approach. Excuse me, I heard that you were the one to talk to about getting a work slip? That what you heard? You heard wrong. We got enough good-for-nothing workers. Now buzz off. You glance at the halo of flies buzzing around the pig's scalp. Listen, there must be some way to get a slip. Well, I am running low on ingredients to make the summer sausage, and none of these nincompoops can hold two thoughts in their head. Tell you what, you get me the things I need, and I'll give you your precious work slip. Roast beast, eggs, skipper scales. Your fishy catch still flops about, gasping for water, but the hog puts a stop to that with her hefty cleaver. So those weren't just scales, those were the whole skippers. Okay, we need eggs and a roast beast. Go ahead and give them. I didn't read the thing. Oops. Okay, we need eggs. There were eggs. That's a big egg. Ow, I need the egg though. Okay, leave me alone, leave me alone. I'm sorry. Let's heal. Okay, I need to go to the field for the eggs. Which works because there's another creature in the field. Okay, the field... no, that's to the graveyard. The field is over... Ah! Welcome to the forest! Thank you for the follow, Clara J? Clara J the... yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming your name is Clara. How are you doing today? Okay, this is to the graveyard. I somehow, even after checking the map, went to the wrong place. I will probably need to go to the graveyard at some point, but that point is not right now. What did I need a bone for? I can't even remember. Who are you? Grain peddler. Oh there, ma'am. Hope you don't have business that way. The mill's in a spot of trouble. The mill, you say? Aye, so I do. I was just about to drop off my wheat to the nice couple that works there, but when I heard the ruckus, I thought it best to wait here. What ruckus? Are they beset by bandits? Worse! A businessman. Exia! Welcome to stream! It's nice to see you. Let me do my big stretch. There we go. How are you doing today, Exia? Hydrate and get my water. I don't have any fun drink today. I just have normal water. And a posture check. Yeah, let me sit up straight here. How are you doing, Exia? How's your day going? Okay, worse, there's a businessman at the mill. The hawk is the land baron that owns most of the property around these parts. I saw him banging on the mill's door with a greedy look in his eyes. Trust me, it's best to lay low until the storm blows over, unless you want to end up penniless. I have little use for coin, therefore nothing to lose. Perhaps I ought to see what the fuss is about. Okay. Let's see what the hawk is on about. Ooh, that's a cool design. What are his feet, though? If he has talons, is he like a hippogriff? I'm doing fine, just changing game settings on Oblivion. Ooh, are you playing the new, like, Oblivion remaster or whatever? I have it, I just haven't played it yet. I'm alright. I woke up way late. I normally wake up around, well, okay, because I stream at, like, 10 AM my time. I normally wake up at, like, 9. Yeah, I woke up, like, an hour ago. So, my stream is also 4 hours late, which is my bad. Oops. Every once in a while, I have, like, a super rough night where I just, like, can't sleep at all, and then it fucks up my schedule. That night was last night. But I'm feeling better. I probably needed the sleep. Okay, what voice does the hawk have? By decree of the local bylaw, you must come out. Any who interfere with eviction of this property will face full legal consequences for obstruction of justice. As the stately tycoon hammers on the mill door, a pair of shaking voices call out from the nearby window. Please, Master Hawk, we just need a little more time. You've had ample opportunity to renegotiate our contract at the Civic Hall. This is no time for excuses. Now open this door at once. Ugh, more miserable contracts. Drop the pretenses, Hawk. You're nothing more than a crook in fancy clothes. Excuse me? But this business does not concern you, madam. Take your snide remarks and be off. I'll determine what business earns my concern, thank you very much. I'd like to hear on the other side of the story for myself. Well, if they insist on remaining locked inside, then I shall depart. But if I do not receive my payment at the bank soon, even a locked door won't stand in my way. Ooh, just started playing it today for an hour. I heard it's really good. Though I heard they kind of, because I always play Khajiit. I love the Khajiit. I heard they kind of overcorrected on the Khajiit design for Oblivion. Because the old one was admittedly not great. But I heard they overcorrected with the new design. I love the Khajiit designs in Skyrim, I think, the most. It's so cute. The hawk steps smartly around you and off down the road back to the village, leaving a trail of dust in his wake. These poor millers are still too shaken up to come out. I'll have to get in around the back somehow. Okay. What's this? Oh, it didn't hatch. How did you get in here? Did the hawk send you? We don't have anything left to give, we swear. I've never played Elder Scrolls games before, so this is something new for me. Ooh. Yeah, if you like Oblivion, if you wind up like liking it, I definitely also recommend Skyrim. I love the like Dragonborn element where you can just like shout at things. I have played a little bit of the original Oblivion, but I have not played like had a chance to play the remake at all, so I'm also excited to try that out. I might stream them. Like that's a lot of hours of like gameplay that could be like at some point in the future. It might be fun. Relax, I'm no thug. It seems like you two are caught between a rock and a bureaucrat. Just how did you get into such a pickle? What's to tell? The hawk is our landlord, and we work this mill for him. We've always been on time with our payments, never missed them once. But that greedy tyrant has been steadily hiking up the cost. We've barely been able to feed ourselves and pay our dues, but we always manage to scrape by. Then this last month, he raised the rent again. And what's worse, someone broke in during the night and cracked our millstone. If we can't grind flour, we'll never be able to make the money. And now he says if we can't pay, he'll evict us. Awfully suspicious that your millstone was damaged right as the rent increased. Almost like he wants to get rid of you. We've explained the situation to him, but that man only has eyes for gold. Not a kernel of kindness resides in his heart. Well, let me take a look at that grinder of yours. A broken mill isn't much good to anyone, regardless of who owns it. The games I only played from Bethesda are Doom and Fallout. Ooh. My partner really likes the Fallout series. I haven't had a chance to play any of them. I've been wanting to play maybe like Fallout 4. I hear that one might be the best. Once again, I own like a bunch of them. I've just never played them. Because I have like this Steam like family library thing, so I have like so many games that I haven't touched yet. What's your favorite Fallout game? Or like which Fallout game do you have experience with if you've only played like one or two? Really? You'd do that much for us? If the millstone was repaired, we might just be able to make enough flour before the deadline. Okay, what's broken about it? You inspect the granite millstone and run your fingers along the wide crack that has rendered the device dysfunctional. Just as I thought. This appears to have been done on purpose. The heavy stone could be coaxed back together, but it will require strong bonding magic. Okay. Cobblestone, snagvine, restorative idol. Oh. Fairy dust and grain. Okay. So we know what we need for that. Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4. Ooh. I think those are like, I think those are the ones that my partner likes, are New Vegas and Fallout 4. Fallout 3, I think she said, oh, oops. Oh god, why, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I guess there's more. I think my partner's complaint with Fallout 3 was that there's like a greenish filter all over everything, and it makes it like hard to look at. I've never seen it for myself though. But I think New Vegas is my partner's favorite, and then Fallout 4. Pumpkin. What the hell? You just scream? That was scary. Hey guys, how y'all doing over here? Turning your life around yet? Are you gonna be a dancer? Okay, I needed eggs. What do you do? So rooster. The cock of the walk. Look at the little babies. They're just little yellow blobs bouncing around. A ball of fuzz with aspirations of chickenhood. That's so silly. Open-topped barrel. That's interesting that this is like a thing. Okay. What else have we... Okay, so we have the wolf, the hog, the hawk. Now... Oops, I forgot. Let's go up to the stag. Really need, like, a lot of this stuff. Okay. My brother's dog just peed all over my floor after getting a bath. Ooh, was it in retaliation? Like, fuck you, giving me a bath. Or do you think he was scared? Okay, wait. So there's a path. There's a path up to the snowy area from the village. Let's go there. Where'd we go? Path up the mountain. I think he was scared. Aw, poor baby. Ooh, iceberry. It's interesting that they called it an iceberry when, like, snowberries are, like, a real thing. Chilled mushroom? There's so much stuff. What? Frostling. Curious. Oh, is this a... No, what's a frostling? There's a frostling behind there. Curious to its own detriment, often relies its older guardians to keep it from harm. Silver fox. Its thick coat has done little to improve its disposition. Okay. Snow stare. Frozen treat. I need frostling snow and chilled mushrooms. Oh, like instead of the soporific mushrooms, it's chilled. Okay. Snow snare. And then a snap trap for the rabbit. Oh, there's another fox. It's funny that the fox is just like the dog, but big floofy. That's how you get the snowflake. Rabbit foot. I want to see... What about the cardinal? What does the cardinal give us? Here, birdie. Oh man. What if I put one over here? Red feather. I don't know why they don't wanna... Here, maybe if I put it up here. Oh. A So that's the start of the stag quest. Off-putting snowman. Oh, this is the portal! No less crudely constructed than the other snowmen that surround it, something is nevertheless off about this one in particular. Whether it's the too many limbs, the stitched mouth, or the trio of antlers, it irresistibly beckons your touch. And as soon as your fingertips touch its cold surface, it falls completely to pieces. Yay. We have the final portal! And now, my stream title is accurate. Oh, I need more berries. Where are you? Oh, it's wood. Okay. Whoa! It's crystal newt. I need berries. There we go. Okay. Ooh, crystal newt spine. Why did that newt have 2 spines? It's funny that these guys jingle like the elves. Okay, let's start this quest. Ooh, the buck is so pretty. Stay back, spirit. I have nothing you want. Keep your wits about you, boy. I'm just an old woman. Oh, so you are. My apologies. One can never be too careful traveling about the mountainside. Plenty of tricksters like to disguise themselves and play pranks on me. I meant no disrespect. None taken. What are you doing out in the cold anyway? I've come to collect ice berries for my brother's coronation. He's going to be crowned king of the whole realm today. King? According to whom? Well, according to him, I suppose. He is the eldest, after all. He says it's his destiny. Some days, I'm not so sure, though. I feel like I should be doing more than just tending to the castle's gardens. So he gets to be king, and you get to pick berries till your fingers fall off? It's not so bad. I like the crisp air and fresh snow. There's something magical about the wilderness. Ah, but listen to me prattle on. I still need to collect the ice berries my brother requested. He's very particular when it comes to, well, anything really. A job shared is done twice as quickly. Let me help you before the frost bites. Why, thank you. I'm getting a bit chilly. I only need a few more ice berries. New chapter, the stag. Okay, that one's rocked. I need 10 ice berries. Okay, let's put both these guys to sleep. There we go. Okay, there could be more berries up this way, maybe? Oh, yep. What are you? It's just a stick in the snow. Oh, guard. Stop right there. The court isn't accepting peasant complaints at the moment. Who are you calling a peasant? Well, whatever you are, you're not on the list. The stag is holding a very prestigious banquet. If you want to air your grievances to one of the royals, you might have better luck with the buck. Why does he assume that I'm gonna have grievances? The music in this place is really pretty too. It looks like that's not unlocked yet. Berries. Some extra just for, because if I'm gonna give all 10 of these to him, I'm not gonna have any. Okay. Ooh, what's this over here? Trapper camp. Up on the slopes of the mountain, you spot a camp of dangerous-looking fur trappers sharpening their spears. No need to bother them just yet. Okay. Hello, I brought you some berries. Any luck finding those ice berries? Yes. Ah, just look at the wonderful bounty you've gathered. He gladly takes the berries from you and places them in his pack. It was no problem at all. The stroll through the brisk air was quite refreshing. Only my brother cared as much for the beauty of this place. He's always been content staying amidst the nobles of his court. I should like to meet this brother of yours. He sounds like quite the ruler. Well, why didn't you say so? I'd be happy to invite you into the castle. I like the little crown on... I wonder if this means that, like, the buck is the true ruler or something. The buck slips his arm out towards you in a gentlemanly fashion. You take it with your gnarled claws and nod. Let's be off then, shall we? The prince isn't accepting peasant complaints. Scat, you old crow. How dare you speak to my guest with that tone? Apologies, sir. I didn't know she was your guest. Don't apologize to me. I'm not the one you disrespected. Right. I'm sorry, miss. What I meant to say was, welcome to the court of the magnificent and benevolent stag. Louder, and with more pomp, please. I hereby welcome thee, lady of the swamp. Lady of the swamp, to celebrate with us on this most auspicious day, the bequeathing of the kingdom to he whose antlers reach the hithermost clouds and shine with justice, and... That will do just fine. Carry on guarding. Right. The buck turns to you and nods to his pack. I've got to prepare these berries for the ceremony and do some final pruning in the hedge maze. I'll meet you inside. Okay. Let's go talk to the stag. Little fountain. Doesn't seem like there's much else out here. The stag. Sitting upon a lofty throne, the prince looms over his court of nobles. Not too many tiny cakes. They can't outnumber the tarts. Cute. Cozy. And where is my useless brother with those berries? Everything must be perfect for my coronation. I think I saw him slink off to the gardens, sire. no doubt shirking his royal duties once again. Ingrate! I do ever so much for that little rascal, and he doesn't even bother to show me the respect I deserve. I should have had him exiled long ago, if only he weren't my brother, scoffed. A fantastic idea, Your Grace. He will be shown the door as soon as the ceremony is concluded, I assure you. Ha! My days of sharing the throne with that dandelion are almost over. It is best he lives out his days on the mountain. Lord knows it's where he belongs. That's so mean. The stag's eyes narrow suspiciously at a cluster of nobles. Speaking of my brother, have you three taken care of the statue in the hedge maze? Oh, yes, Your Majesty. Just as you requested. Don't worry yourself, my lord. I am guessing that the statue in the hedge maze, the statue in the hedge maze, I am guessing the statue, like, declares who the real ruler of the throne is, and it's the buck. And that's why he's like, get rid of it. The nobles exchange hurried whispers, but you can't hear them clearly. I wonder what all the fuss has to do with a measly statue. Something doesn't feel right. Perhaps I ought to take a look at it myself. Embalming salts, milk, witch spice. Nice. The design is so nice. Okay, there's nothing else over here for me. Let's go check in the garden. Honey. Berries. Ooh. Sweet. I love free things. Ooh. Really is a maze. Here's the buck. Oh, and here's the statue. We've got an ad starting soon. Oh, ad starting now. I'll just run around and collect stuff while the ad's going. I won't click the statue or anything. Nothing over here. I'm wondering if there are more little, like, chests around or anything. A little bench. Hedge maze is really pretty. Okay. Nope, nothing else. What's up with this thing? It's like a little bird bath or something, but it's frozen. There's another path to somewhere down here. It's just not open yet. It's interesting. Oh no, I guess there's one over here. I was like, it's interesting that this looks like this because I don't see any other trees, but this one over here is like that too. The music is so good. Okay, let me take a sip of my water. Ooh, we've got about a minute left on the ad. The buck is having a great time. Just playing with the flowers in the garden. See, that little crown is on the buck's shoulder too. Is that just like the symbol of the royal family in general? It's interesting that this specifies useful against birds, squirrels, and rats, but not for rabbits. Okay, back from Adland. Let's talk to you. Don't mind me, just taking care of some last-minute pruning. Okay, let's look at the statue. Stag statue. At the foot of the marble statue is a cracked and weather-beaten plaque. You wipe snow from the engraved slab and find that large chunks have been hewn away from it. Only a few words are still legible. Stag, rightful heir, and ruler. Revealed. The choice of words is quite convenient for our royal aspirant. I wonder what the rest of the story has to say about the matter. You pick a tuft of colorful fur caught on the statue's raised hoof. It looks to be from a very expensive piece of clothing. The nobles of the court seem to have nothing but time on their hands. Perhaps some of them know the secrets of the statue. Pack piece. Okay. Let's go interrogate the nobles. Our bestie, the buck, is the true ruler. I'm calling it. I feel this supports my theory. Okay, who invited her? Oh, truth serum. Absolutely convinced that they deserve everything they've stolen. Yeah, that tracks for rich people. Okay, unveiling powder. I'm assuming we're gonna need 3 of these? Any crow feet? Ooh, okay. We need crow feet, so we're back to the field. So we should use this opportunity to gather... kind of try to gather everything we need for all of the different quests as we're in each area. Snagvine, restorative idol, cobblestone. Eggs. We got the eggs. Sewing kit, protective talisman, key to my heart. Ooh, I need dog fur. Dog hair, whatever. Okay, there is a dog somewhere in here, I believe. Maybe I might be wrong, I might be remembering incorrectly. However, we do need... What was it from the field? I already forgot. Crow feet. So I need snap traps. Need at least 3. Okay. You're like so close. There we go. There we go. Okay, we got the crow feet. There, because I'm assuming we need 3 for the 3 pieces. I need... Okay, what else did I need from here? Snagvine, Restorative Idol. Necromantic Charm. There, we got the Restorative Idol. The Snagvine, we need the Protective Talisman, which means Magic Paste. I need the dog hair. And then another one of these. Okay. Dog hair. We need stuff from the village anyways, so let's go to the village to get the dog hair, because we also need the cobblestones. 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 There we go. Okay, dog. Dog. I know there's a dog somewhere in here. Kitties. There's that dog. Oh, I know. We can go to the one in the graveyard right here. We need more bones anyways. There we go. Dog hair. Protective Talisman. Okay. Key to my heart. I need a deep one. Which means I need this. The tincture. Okay, which means I need skipper scales. Which means I need crab traps. Make the crab trap. Need 2 skipper scales, so I might need 2 crab traps. I need this, which also needs cobblestones, so I need more cobblestones. I need water. Okay. Another unveiling powder to make spirit salts. Make this. I'll have to go grab more cobblestones. Soothing rune. The soothing rune is for this. I just need the skipper scales. Let's light this. There's some bones. Need more bones. While I'm in the graveyard, I should do that spider thing, because I just have, like, an extra spider thingy. Arachnicide. There we go. Okay, let's go to the docks. I need skippers. You. Okay, I got the scales I need. Which means I can make this. Where's the deep one? Yay, I got the fishy. Use the fishy. Oh, I need barnacles. Good thing there's plenty. Barnacles. Barnacle. Oh, up here. There's some. Okay, make the oceanic oil. Then make love potion. Good thing I got the dryad fruit. Then make key to my heart. Oh, I need a skeleton key. I need to go back to the graveyard. I forgot a mummified head. Ghastly heads. Okay, let's go back up to the village. Oh, this is the market. Oh well, same thing. We can get the stuff from here. The cobblestone. I'm pretty sure. Or is that only in the village? Ugh. Okay, back to the village. For the cobbled stones. Nothing? Oh, there. Okay. What did I need need the cobblestone for? Oh, just for the pig. Okay, 4? I need 5 for the pig? Or just 3? I can't remember. There we go. Back to the graveyard. Okay. Skeleton key. Key to my heart. Okay. Let's go back to the market and give the stuff to the hog, and then we'll go fix the brain thing, and then we'll go back up to the stag. Oh, there it is. Egg. You push the basket of eggs towards the hog. She holds each one up to a candle flame and oinks in apparent satisfaction. Head up the market and go northeast and give this to my sis at the gate. The smell of hot dung ought to guide you to the spot. I can hardly contain myself. Well, go contain yourself at the hog farm before I lose my temper. She slaps a work slip down on the table. Okay, the crumpled ticket is flecked with the blood of butchered meat. Ew. Okay. Now let's go to the field and give the stuff, repair the millstone. What did I need? What was I doing for the wolf? Oh, all of that was for the wolf. This was for the, okay. Yeah. Let's see. Let's do the fields. We used up a bunch of this stuff, so... Okay. The heavy stone could be coaxed back together, but it will require strong bonding magic. Restorative idol. Place the idol atop the old millstone. Snag vine. The vines wind their way neatly into the crack of the millstone, beginning to seal it anew. Cobblestone. The cobblestones clunk down on the face of the millstone. An ominous creaking sound fills the mill as the grindstone begins to shift and warp. Then with a bang like thunder, the crack on the stone snaps closed. The couple marvel at the millstone, running their hands over the smooth surface. It's been fixed! It's been fixed! The stone should be more durable than ever. I dare say it might even hold up to any future attempts of sabotage. Oh my, what a wonder. If it's all the same to you, we need to get our grain processed right away. The hawk has no patience when it comes to money. He'll already be back at the bank putting through the paperwork. I ought to talk some sense into that penny-pinching buzzard. If I go now, I'm sure I'll intercept him at his office. Okay. Oh, it's through a barrel. Cute. So, let's go back to the village. I don't know why I walked out of there, like I can't just... Let me make some new Hearthstone. Where did it go? Oh, there. These are so useful. Well, let's go deal with the stuff for the wolf. Oh, you're just walking around now. Okay. Key to my heart. You tap the key and hear a lovely tone. This will power the puppet's heart and give it a romantic allure. Sewing kit? You take stock of the bits and bobs needed for sewing together a convincing physique. There should be enough spare rags in the storeroom for ample stuffing. Protective talisman. If this is to survive an attempt on the wolf, it will need all the magical assistance it can get. You place the last stitch against the mannequin's doll-like smile. Its plump head hangs against the coat rack, no livelier than a reed in the wind. Are you sure this will work? I know the wolf doesn't have the keenest eyes, but he's no fool either. You grin underneath your cauldron and extend a gnarled finger towards the red hood hanging on the coat rack. It will work just fine, my dear. A hound relies on his sense of smell more than anything else. The spare cloak of yours will complete the illusion. You throw a hood over the puppet's form and utter a dark curse beneath your breath. A great tremor passes through the building, shaking its foundation and making the lights flicker. An eerie light fills the room, illuminating the puppet's body. Its head cocks ever so slightly to hold you in an unsettling gaze. That's cool. It's alive! Take the puppet. I had better deploy this puppet out of the wolf's sight. This back room should do fine. Then I'll simply walk it over to the salivating carnivore and strike up a conversation. Okay. So, place it here. Oh look! I'm controlling the puppet! It's so cute! Doo-doo-doo. Look at this little thing. You guide the puppet on its invisible strings and bump it into the wolf. Well, 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 look who's come back. I knew you couldn't hide from me forever. You contort the puppet in a flirtatious twist and blow a kiss from the doll's stitched lips. What do you say you and me get out of this stinking tavern, eh? I'll take you up to my place, let you simmer in the, moonlight. You do your best to make the puppet flutter its eyelashes seductively, but the lids get stuck halfway. Thankfully, the wolf is paying too much attention to his hunger to notice. Don't be shy now. I'll show you the night of your life. It'll be a real treat, I promise. The wolf caresses the doll's burlap cheek with a clawed finger, grinning from ear to ear. The puppet returns his affection with a vacant, button-eyed stare. I've just got to get a few things prepared. Meet me at my cabin in the dark wood, just north of the swamp. It's a very dangerous road, so don't think about running off. But don't worry, I'll be watching you every step of the way. You know, to make sure you're safe. He licks his chops enthusiastically. Lashing his bushy tail back and forth, the wolf struts out of the tavern, as if he had won 1,000 gold coins. You pilot the doll back to the storeroom, and it collapses into a bundle at your feet, ready for its next assignment. You did it! The wolf is finally out of my hair. Thank you so much. Maybe now I can finally get some work done around here. But I didn't hear a gunshot from our brave huntsman. I best go see if his ambush went awry. Take care, my dear. Don't let the dogs keep you down. Cute. I just, like, have that puppet now. Oh, it was the pluck pockets. I want to know what does a pluck pocket get me from them? A coin and a jar. Interesting. Okay. What did this wimp? How did you mess up? The young hunter is practically shaking in his boots when you find him outside the tavern. I couldn't do it! I brought that wolf right to you and you chickened out? What kind of hunter are you? Did you see him? He's huge and hairy. He gave one look at my little blunderbuss and howled with laughter. How am I even supposed to scratch that monster with this puny pop gun? Sounds like you need some better ammo. As I recall, wolves have a particular distaste for silver. By Abraham's beard, you're right! What I need is a silver bullet. Okay. Oh, dear. Okay. Glitter bomb for that. Okay, glitter bomb. Good thing I got that jar. Moonlight globe. So you need the moonlight globe, you need alloy. Got the silver hair. And then melting pot. I need a cinder box. Oh, I have all the stuff. Yippee. That, silver bullet. There we go. This is perfect! That wolf won't know what hit him. I'll meet you at the Darkwood and we'll put an end to his terror once and for all. With bullet and blunderbuss in hand, the huntsman jogs off down the road towards the swamp. I sure hope he finds his bravery along the way, or it won't matter what sort of slugs he's slinging. Okay. Let's go back to the winter area and work on the stag quest. I think we're gonna finish the stag and the wolf today. And then we'll save the hog and the hogs and the hawk for later, for our next stream of this. Which will not be next week because I do have an event on Saturday, so we'll do the finale for this the week after. Why does the fox bark? Let's get more stuff around here because I think we're out of mushrooms and everything. Get a couple of snowflakes. There we go. I think the snowy area is my favorite so far. Okay. Let's go back up to... Castle. Get our truth serum out. You slather a cracker with liver pate and drizzle some scintillating serum over the top. Soon enough, a nobleman licks his lips and indulges himself. What do you know about the statue in the hedge maze? The nobleman scratches his chin absent-mindedly. Oh, you mean the one the stag smashed up? I'm not really supposed to talk about it, but he told me to get rid of some chunk of marble. Terrible heavy thing. Anyway, I just left it behind one of the wooden benches in the maze. Did he really expect me to lug it all the way out of the castle? You snap your fingers and the noble immediately goes back to snacking as if nothing had happened. You stick your syringe into a plump macaroon and offer it up to the nearest nobleman on a silver platter. He pops it into his mouth without even looking at you. The broken plaque in the hedge maze. Would you happen to know anything about it? The noble's eyes flutter and they speak as if conversing with themselves. Can you believe the audacity of the stag? He broke it. He should have been the one disposing of the pieces. Well, I couldn't be bothered to do such menial labor. Can you imagine? So anyway, I just tossed my piece into the southeast corner of the maze. Next time, he should get some of the servants to do his dirty work. You snap your finger at the noble. They sneer at you for a moment before returning to their wine as if nothing had happened. A noblewoman snaps her fingers at you as you pass by. You there! Freshen up my wine! Nodding politely, you dip your syringe into her glass and squeeze out a good amount of purple liquid. She sips it with her nose high in the air. There's a broken plaque in the hedge maze. What do you know about it? A plaque? It's the last time I help out the stag, I'll tell you that much. He was whining about a prophecy or some such nonsense. Told me to get rid of a piece of that plaque for him. I tore my finest winter muff trying to get to grips with that damnable thing, so I left it under the big tree in the middle of the hedge maze. You snap your fingers, and the noblewoman makes a disappointed frown. She pulls up her collar in a huff and rejoins the party as if nothing had happened. Okay. So, tree in the center, a bench. I think the bench might be this one over here. Just as described, a piece of the plaque seems to have been kicked under the bench and forgotten. Southeast. So, like, down here? Maybe? In the snow here? Yes. Buried beneath a heaping of snow, you finally manage to find a hunk of stone. Okay. And then tree in the middle. Wedged under the tree's forking roots lies a jagged piece of stone. That looks like the last piece of the plaque. I'll have to reassemble them at the stag statue if I want to make sense of this. The nobles of the court seem to have nothing but time on their hands. Perhaps some of them know the secrets of the statue. I already read that. I don't know why I read it again. You snap the broken chunks of marble back into place. Despite some marring on the surface, you can read the plaque quite clearly. The Buck and the Stag, a tale of two princes, only one destined to be rightful the heir and ruler. The king will be revealed by the touch of the truest crystal flower. It looks like the stag is trying to cut his dear brother out of his birthright. I wonder what's the business with the crystal flower. The buck knows his way around a garden. Perhaps he'll have some idea. Licking his ears, the young gardener puts his pruning shears down at your approach. Hello again. Lovely day for a walk in the hedge maze. Granted you don't get lost. Say, you wouldn't happen to know anything about a crystal flower, would you? Crystal flowers? Why, they're very, very rare. It said they only grow in a cave at the highest peak of the mountain. According to the legend, the truth of one's heart is refracted in the facets of each frosted petal. Why do you ask? No reason. I just thought one might make a nice gift for your brother's big day. Ah! Exia! Thank you for watering your tree. And then a big stretch. Whoa. I got lightheaded for a second there. Okay. Let me posture check myself. Sit up straight. Okay. Thank you so much, Exia. Hey, you're right. That's a brilliant idea. What better gift from the court's gardener than a beautiful crystal flower? Oh, but the trek up the mountain is perilous. I don't know if I have what it takes. Nonsense. I was heading up that way anyways. You just stay close behind. Really? You'd help me? Well, alright. What are we waiting for then? Meet me out by the slopes and we'll get underway. Okay. We're gonna go up the mountain. I bet that, like, opened up that path that was closed up there. Okay, this path? I guess not. Rifted wood. Oh, that's the portal. Oh, we have to go through the bandit camp. Or trapper camp. There you are. Why do you sound like this now? You see the buck hiding behind a bush, anxiously watching something up ahead. What's the matter? Did you get cold feet already? Shh! They'll hear you! Look! Through the pine boughs, you can make out figures moving across the snow. They're covered in warm pelts and carry sharp-looking spears. The royal trappers! They keep my brother's court supplied with furs, but they've been out here for so long they'll hunt anything that moves. It'd be a shame if those antlers of yours ended up as someone's trophy. Wait here and let me deal with them. Alright, be careful. Touch of cold. Are you mean to... Okay, yeah. So... Bottled despair and metamorphosis. We need more dryad's fruit. And that's all. We need dryad fruit. Which means we need a cinderbox. I'm gonna get 2. Oh, never mind. I'm out of fireflies. Okay. There's one up here. sorry, man. I need more fireflies, so I should collect those while I'm here. And then maybe make a second cinder box. Nope, not that way. Down further. Fireflies. Okay. Patch more over here. Okay. Let's get back up to... Oh, make the second cinder box. Duh. And then do the dryad up here. What if I go this way? I'm sorry. Hurting my family. Okay. Oh wait, was I missing anything else? I don't think so. Will this work on all of them? Or do I have to make a bunch? A lot. Oh! I turned them all into snowmen. You glance at the buck hiding safely behind a tree at the far side of the camp. Making a raven's call, you signal for him to join you. The buck picks his way through the frozen trappers. Are they gonna be okay? Nah, they might catch a case of the sniffles. Nothing a nice warm bowl of soup won't fix. Come along now, we're still a ways away from the mountain peak. I think I know a way up. I'll meet you ahead. Come join me when you're ready. A fish and a frozen treat. A goat. It's looking for something to climb on. More goat. So many goat. So cute. Whoa. What if I touch that? Okay, nothing. Before you stands a looming rock face. Not even the most determined climber could hope to scale it. I thought you said you knew a way up the peak. Well, you see... Oh wait, I swapped their voices. Well, you see, this is the Great Geyser. When the air is cold enough, the water erupting from it freezes solid. I thought it might give us something to climb up. You look into the dry crater at the bottom of the sheer cliff. I don't see much erupting happening down there. It's been dormant for a few seasons now. I kinda hoped we'd get lucky. I don't trust any luck that I don't make myself. You take a moment to ponder your situation and eye the small geysers nearby, frequently spewing steam up into the frosty air. I suppose these other water spouts all draw from the same underground source. I think you're right. They started popping up shortly after the Great Geyser fell silent. Then I wager if we plug them all up, we'll be able to make the big one blow its top again. Plug them? With what? You turn your attention to the bleeding mountain goats digging for lichen nearby. Those frosty beasts look to be about the right diameter. Maybe I can coax some of them into position. Okay. I'm putting goats on geysers. Oh, perch. So I need 3. Magic paste, shiny lure, and cobblestone. I need dragonfly wings and milk for the magic paste, and then cobblestones. Okay, I might as well go to the swamp and then continue some of the wolf quests too while I'm there, because I need dragonfly wings. Dragonflies are bait stick. Let's go to the village first, because we have multiple things to do in the swamp. How many do I need? I need 8 per perch? Oh no. Oh, there are cobblestones in the market. Okay. Looking for cobblestones. Okay. Then let's make our way up to the market and get... Oh. There's some more here. Cobblestones. How many more do I need? Need 12 more. Right? Yeah. Halfway there. Let's see if maybe the village one's refreshed. Yeah. It's cobblestone time. Okay, how many? 4 more. Okay, just a couple more. We're almost there. Okay, I think we got them. Yeah, there we go. Now I need milk. Or I need dragonfly wings and a milk. There's a cow in the market, I'm pretty sure. Or is that in the village? Okay, wait. I know for sure there's one in the field, and I know where it is, so I'll just go there. Moo. Okay, to the swamp. I actually got enough wings. Okay. This is the area that was blocked by the troll before, I think. Yeah, into the dark wood. Okay, let me first... What was I making? Paste. There we go. We've got all three of those. You find yourself looking down the gaping mouth of a gun muzzle. Who's there? Show yourself. Don't you point that thing at me. Oh, yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. It's just so darn dark here. I can hardly see my own shadow. Why do you think they call it the Darkwood? Keep your head on your shoulders, lad. We've got a big bad wolf to bring down. Right. Haha, I'm totally not afraid of a vicious, 7-foot-tall killer who makes his home in a forest as black as night. You need to concentrate on the task at hand. We only have one silver bullet, and if the wolf catches even the smallest whiff of our plan, it's curtains for us. Haha, no pressure. So what exactly is the plan? The wolf is waiting in his cabin. I'll sneak up and lure him to you with my puppet, just as I did before at the tavern. Meanwhile, you'll find a good hiding spot and ready your gun. And this time, I won't wimp out. I've got the silver bullet. So, do you know which way to the wolf cabin? I can't really make out a path or anything. Let me worry about that. You just get yourself ready. And remember, don't miss. An owl. Huh. The owl has a weakness. You squeeze through the gaps in the trees and duck under claw-like branches, but you've somehow managed to end up right where you started. Ah, I'll never make head nor tail of these pathways. Perhaps I should ask someone with a bird's eye view. Keen-eyed owl inspects you from its roost. Ooh, hoo-hoo. Well, hoo-hoo to you too. I wonder what it is you're trying to say. Avian lexicon. Okay, somehow I don't have any red feathers? What did I use my red feathers on? Because I had a bunch of them. Oh, the melting pot. I need a pigeon beak, 2 blue feathers. I need lots of birds. Which makes sense. Okay. Let's go back up to the snow and, try to get some of those birds while we work on the other. Just make all 5. My thinking is there's 2 of each color of feathers, so 2 red feathers, 2 blue feathers, and a pigeon beak. Probably don't need 5 things, but I figure better safe than sorry, right? No, not— oh, god fucking damn it. Now I need to make another one. There we go. Get these back there. Or actually, let's do this first. Where are you? All the foxes just disappeared as soon as I'm looking for them. Oh, we've got an ad starting soon. I won't do anything super important. I'll just be collecting things. Thank you for supporting me in that way if you're watching ads. Okay, now let's put the goat perches. I mean, while we're waiting for the ad to pass, I should just go collect feathers. Since I'm right here. Let's go down the forest, lay a couple traps for the birds. There we go. And then we need a pigeon beak in the village. I like that it's like, hey, to communicate with this bird, you gotta kill a bunch of other birds. It's kind of silly. Avian lexicon. There we go. Now we've got the stuff we need for both quests. We're gonna do Snowy first. Okay, welcome back from Adland, anyone who's watching ads. We are going to place our little perches, I'm assuming right here. Where do I pick it up? Where... Lure the mountain goats to plug the geysers. So what, do I put it close to you? Oh, I only needed one. Oops. Well, I'm glad I made 3 of these. Oops. With the plump bodies of braying goats clogging up the small geysers, the earth beneath your feet begins to grumble. The mountain goat's eyes go wide as the pressure builds beneath them. With no other outlet, the steam rushes towards the only opening left. With a deafening boom, the long-dormant geyser erupts, sending a great spear of water high into the air. As the deluge reaches its apex, ice crystals begin to form on the mist, twinkling as they hang in the air. Bit by bit, they begin to build on each other, forming larger and larger crystals until it forms a great column of ice, rising all the way up towards the mountain peak. Ha! I can't believe it worked! Last one to the top is a spotted fawn! I feel bad for these goats. Here, I'll put your purchase next year. My bad. You stand at the mountain's peak, buffeted by wind and snow. Now then, where's this crystal cave you spoke of? I'm not sure. I think it should be just up ahead, but in this blizzard I can hardly see my own nose. The buck jumps behind you, pointing into the frigid fog. Wait, what was that? You squint into the gailing winds, unable to see anything but white. Probably just another mountain goat. I wouldn't be so sure. When I was little, my brother told me stories of the snowkin who lived up here. He said if I ever went up the mountain, the snowkin would blow a great blizzard down on me. He said they'd turn me around and give me false directions until I got lost and froze solid. Sounds to me like these snowkin might be some kind of guardian spirits. And if they're aiming to keep people away from something, then surely they'll know where that something is. I've got a notion to find our way as they do, but it will take a considerable quantity of their essence. That sounds dangerous. I'll just stay put then. I know better than to wander blind into a snowstorm. Okay. Melting pot. I need more red feathers. Yeah. And red feathers, which means I need more snap traps. I have just enough to make 2. Okay, let's go back down then. Oh look, the goats aren't there anymore. Well, here, let me give you a little thing to stand on. Might as well give the goats their little things. I don't need them. Here you go. They're fighting over that one. Here's the second one. Well, I tried. Here's one for you. There you go, buddy. That, okay. I can push these guys around. That's funny. That's so silly. Whee! I like that. Okay. Melting pot. Snowkin heart. Are there multiples? Or just the one? Oh, Snowkin hearts. I need 3. Okay, that means it's time to go back to get materials. Okay, so let's go to the Darkwood and try to do this. And then we'll collect things for the other traps and stuff that we need. Into the Darkwood. You wave your linguistics scroll at the owl. Magical quill at the ready. Well, speak up. Hoo, hoo, hoo. The quill scribbles across the parchment of its own accord, translating the owl's hoots into something more understandable. Walk warily, naive neighbor. Exploration seldom escapes notice. Huh. So west, west, north, north. Exploration seldom escapes notice. East, south, east, north. Yes, they are cardinal directions hidden in the owl's riddle. I already figured that out. West, west, north, north, east, south, east, north. So... Oh, I didn't realize you could go this way too. West. And west. North. North. East. South. East. North. That must be the wolf's cabin up ahead. He's expecting Little Red to come a-knocking, so I'll need to use the puppet to lure him into the huntsman's ambush. Oh god, there's something in my eye. You puppet the red-hooded doll to the door of the wolf's rickety cabin. An evil light glows from within, casting eerie shadows on the ground. You lift the puppet's head to peep through the window, spotting chewed bones and torn rags littering the floor, but no signs of the wolf. Suddenly, yellow eyes stab out of the shadows. There you are, my delectable little pork chop. I was beginning to think you had forgotten about me. Through the strings of the puppet, a chill runs down your spine as your animal instincts can't help but scream one thing. Run. Preferring to hunt under the cover of darkness, the wolf pauses to snuff out a glimmering wisp. You'll need to use these wisps to your advantage if you hope to outrun the wolf. Ow. The wolf's claws close around the puppet as he opens his jaws wide to swallow it whole. Before he can snatch up the doll in his teeth, you yank its invisible strings, pulling the puppet out of his grasp and back to your hiding spot. Drat, I'll need to start over again. He's fast, but the wisp lights might be enough to distract him. Yeah. Okay. I get it now. Just follow the lights. He's fast. But I'm faster. At your command, the puppet comes to a halt at the center of a moonlit clearing. The wolf bursts out of the shadows, gripped by ferocious rage. Ha 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 ha. There's no place left to hide, little piggy. You're mine now. All mine. Baring his fangs, the wolf pounces into the air with tremendous force. The sound of thunder roars loudly from across the clearing. Crows scatter into the night air, and the dark wood falls silent. Blinking in disbelief, the wolf staggers to a stop. He glances down at his chest, where a crimson spot blossoms out onto his vest. The huntsman reveals himself from the bushes, holding a smoking weapon anxiously. You shot me. The beast crashes to the ground, exhaling his final breath, his glassy eyes transfixed on the full moon high above. Hesitantly, the huntsman boggles at the wolf before a triumphant grin crosses his face. I did it! I actually did it! I defeated the wolf! Don't forget that you had some help, kid. This villain won't hunt any longer, and that's what really matters. As the huntsman strikes a courageous pose atop his trophy, something pearly white falls from the wolf's mouth. A tooth. You pick up a glistening fang, broken by the wolf's fall. From deep inside the bloodied tooth, you can faintly hear the whimpering of a dog. The soul of the wolf. Aw, Exia. Cute. We got the soul of the wolf. His little song. Doo 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 doo. Silly. Okay, now we need stuff for the stag. We need more of these. What is the spirit board? Oh, yeah. So we need more cinder boxes. We need fireflies. We need red feathers, which means we need snap traps, which means we need wood. So we need fireflies and wood from the forest for right now. Okay. Stick. Okay. Oh, another firefly. More fireflies. There we go. Cinderbox. We need 2 of these. And then we need 4 feathers, which means we need 4 of these. Okay, more wood. Wood. Ooh, there we go. I'm gonna get enough wood to make a couple extra if I need to, in case the, like, fucking rabbits walk into them or whatever. That should be good enough. Okay. No. No rabbit. Ugh, why does the rabbit want to come out of the woodwork for this? Go away. There we go. We've got 2. We need 2 more. There we go. Time to get some snowkin hearts. Okay, apparently the same one just comes back. Okay. So I think that's where we're trying to go. Is there another one around here somewhere that I can... There you are. Okay. We've collected the hearts. What? You're back already? You suck. Is the buck... Look! See how the snow swirls in strange directions? Maybe the snow can know the path. I have snoken hearts. You pile the mystical snow at the buck's feet and shield it from the howling winds. The flakes drift in the air like icy glitter. Oh, come on then. I'm getting chilly. You prod the snowdrift with a muttered invocation. Despite the chaotic storm, the snow crystals swirl into an icy ribbon and slowly trace a line up the mountain peak. There it goes. That must be the way to the Crystal Cave. He takes off after the trail like a shot. You hike up your skirt and do your best to keep up in the dense snow. Shall we? His face falls as you arrive at yet another steep, sheer cliff. I don't understand. The snow stops here, but there isn't anything more than rocks. Did the snowkin mislead us? Are we lost? I don't want to freeze solid. This is no dead end. Look. You gesture to the cliff where the eddies of the swirling snow quickly gather. Within moments, the entire wall of rock is buried under fresh white powder. You reach out a clawed finger and touch the pure snow. It melts away to reveal a glittering opening in the stone. The Crystal Cave! You did it! Let's go in before we freeze to death. I'm certain the crystal flower must be inside. Pick the crystal flower. Oh, there's a lot. Oh dear, look at all these flowers. I didn't think there'd be so many. I'm gonna pick a whole bouquet. You stop the impetuous youth with a quick tug and mutter beneath your breath. Hold on. The prophecy mentioned the one true crystal flower. These other flowers must be a deception meant to trap foolhardy would-be kings. Prophecy? What are you talking about? I only meant to say that we should find the best single flower for your brother's coronation. Good point. Quality over quantity. Aha! I think I see just the one right over there. Yeah. It's this one! It's perfect! Just look at the refraction of the petals and the frosting on the leaves. Oh, but I seem to have forgotten my pruning shears back at the castle. Would you do the honors? I don't want to damage it. Yeah. Snip. You snip the brittle stem of the flower, careful not to touch it directly. Prophecies can be nasty stuff to stick your fingers in. The buck holds the flower aloft, inhaling the blossom's magical aura. Wow, smells just like powdered snow on fresh pine trees. The moment is interrupted by the shrill cries of aristocrats clamoring against each other. I found them! Over here, my lord! In a rush of colorful fabrics and fancy hats, you find yourself surrounded by nobles. The stag steps out from their midst, looking irate. After everything I've done for you, this is how you repay me, brother? The young prince blinks in confusion. What are you doing here? Have I offended you somehow? Usurper! You thought you could slip off when I wasn't looking and steal the crown from me? You think I don't know about the prophecy of the crystal flower? Why does everyone keep talking about a prophecy? I picked this flower as a gift for you, brother. Fool! Only the king can choose the true crystal flower, and you are not the king. The stag reaches down at his feet and plucks the closest flower. See? Only I can. Oh. The stag never finishes his sentence, his defiant pose forever imprisoned inside solid ice. Oh, my brother! What have you done? You give the mystified buck a reassuring pat on the back as the nobles gather closer. The true king has been revealed indeed. King? You mean me? You are the prince after all, and I suppose that prophecy was pretty clear. Magic flowers are seldom wrong about this sort of thing. And if you tend to your kingdom with the same care you tend to your garden, you'll do just fine. The ring of nobles crowd around the buck. You know, I never cared much for that stag myself. I think a new ruler would really shake things up a bit. You excuse yourself as they bow and praise the confused lad. Long live the king! Passing the frozen stag, your eye catches on something sticking out of the permafrost. You reach down and pick out a shard of translucent ice. Careful not to cut yourself on the sharp edges. Despite the warmth of your palm, it does not melt the soul of the stag. Royal crystal. We did it! We got 2 of the last 4 souls. Heck yeah. Okay. This is where we are going to call it for today. So next Saturday we will not have a stream, but the Saturday after we will finish this game. We will get the last 2 evil souls. Let's see. Next week we have one sec. Next week we have Slime Rancher on Wednesday. No, not Slime Rancher on Wednesday. We're playing Dead by Daylight on Wednesday. We have a collab, I think it's with Elise and Ray and Hobo next Wednesday. And then Thursday we have Blueprints with Ray, and then Friday, I don't know what we're doing Friday yet. Probably Calico. And then Saturday I will not be streaming because I have an event. So let's see. What else? I had another announcement, but I can't remember. Oh, the following Saturday we will finish this game. We will finish this, and then the next game we have for our like potion Saturdays. This technically wasn't as much potion. It was more this one is more like just general spells and foraging. But next Saturday we won't have a stream. We'll finish Wytchwood the following Saturday, and then we will start the Little Witch in the Woods after we finish that one. Let's find somebody to raid. Let's see. Oh, Sid is still streaming. I was sad that I missed my thing, so I woke up late, so I thought I was gonna be able to raid Sid, but let's raid Sid! Yippee! Thank you so much for watching. If you stopped by while I was live, thank you for stopping by and spending time with me. If you are watching this VOD as a video in the future, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate your support regardless of whether it's live or not. Little Witch in the Woods looks so cute. Yeah, I'm super excited to start it. So we have one more stream of this game, and then Little Witch in the Woods. Thank you. I will take us to the ending screen now, and we will raid Sid. Goodbye. Bye-bye.